Dwarven Vambrace.
Oh, you're. That's right. You're still playing Direful. Yeah.
Yes. Awesome.
How's your Direful thing going?
I mean, it's been going really well. I just gotten myself a really nice Vambrace.
Nice. Checking this, just getting my bearings again in this game. Oh, that's right. I was getting money so I can get better catching tools.
All I gotta sell now is holy water. And I need to find a pawn shop for that.
Mm-hmm. That reminds me, I have to do crabbing. Because I haven't done that yet in the game.
Damn.
It's just boring. Okay, this Manta Ray apparently has shards in it.
I found a Dwarven Claymore.
Nice. Where do I
You
put
will
it?
grant me a Dwarven Claymore, good sir.
Look at this wood.
2,000.
This game has some mildly tedious things to it, by the way, Blade. Especially when it comes to getting certain materials.
I now have Big Sword.
Oh, you got a big sword now? Nice.
Yeah, I have a Dwarven Claymore.
The Dwarven Claymore.
I mean,
Fuck.
it's impressive, alright? The size.
You know what?
Is
I value wood more than stingrays. Oh. That squid has a lot of teeth to it.
Majorizar. Let's see if I can find Majorizar. Find. Majorizar. Yes. Travel. By horse. 6 days. Success has been achieved.
I guess I'll go crab and see what I can get. Do a quick crab attempt.
That is such a shitty town. Doesn't even have 2 taverns. Just 1 tavern and 1 shop. What a shitty town it is. Visit the store and then go straight to the tavern. Okay, who do I need to find? I need to find someone.
Oh, fuck. Messed it up. See, what are you? We haven't got any. Oh, it's cod. Of course. The billion cod that's in this game.
Chicken to Castle Falem. Castle Falem.
Okay, it's got to caught something by now. Nope, nothing. But here. Is it just too shallow? You know what? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try putting fish in it. Maybe that will agitate them. Ah. Oh, if that's the case... Oh. Finally a crab. See, who's gonna have her repair that stuff? I guess her.
With a dwarven weapon, I do believe I can now... actually, let me double check the claymore. Isn't the claymore daikatana better? 927? 20... Okay, the daikatana is better.
So we'll leave one here. One here. One here. And one here. That should be good.
Holy shit.
Ooh, that one has a lot of eyes on it. But I clearly have already caught it before. Actually, I could probably organize this better. How many research parts do I have? Not many. Probably gonna have to get, what is it called? A mangrove one, probably. Ooh, that's a new one. Got a lot of sharp teeth on it. It's not that hard to farm money, and I realize it. It's like now that I think of it, like the money in this game isn't too bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's just getting like objectives done sometimes. You gotta pretty much hope that you get like the right one, pretty much. Small crab.
I mean, isn't that the
There he
problem,
is.
actually?
There's the big crab. Honestly, crabbing sucks in this game.
Why?
It's bland, it's
Why do you
boring,
think
it
crab
literally...
No crab.
Oops, all crab.
What a crabby way to go.
It's all crustacean.
Indeed, it's all crustacean here. Alright, we checked upstairs. Now we check downstairs.
These will do. Glad you got some use out of that old pie. You can always buy more, even repair damaged ones. And apparently he wants a mutant fish. Okay. Okay, so he wants me to bring him a mutant fish now, at this point.
How unfortunate.
I mean, if he asked for one like 2 seconds ago, I would have had it for him. Well, that thing looks pretty fucking cool. The Voltaic grouper apparently has like, it looks like it's made like electricity or something. That one looks a little fucking scuffed. Got a big ass jaw on it.
Highly unfortunate for it.
Got a big mouth on him. Okay, apparently taste it. Taste the aberrated fish. It gives me 2 upgrade parts, and
This is a mighty fucking door. And we picked up the death certificate. I'll get the fuck out of here.
yeah, fishmonger's door slants behind you. You hear metal scraping bar. Okay, so he just literally locked himself in. He took the fish and locked himself in like a crackhead.
Like a crackhead he is. I have not been here. Means I have to turn back.
Okay, this is pretty good. Certainly better than my previous setup. Okay, so it wasn't a wood thing. Okay, it was definitely was a money thing for that one. Yeah, so I need money. I need money, and more metal. Basically. Guess I'll go to the photographer. It sounds like something big's moving about. Goblin. Strange symbols, inspect. Symbols span on the breadth of the camp, twisting the way this way and that. Some are grouped together, some must be words. Fresh footprints between each one. Whoever left the footprints was barefoot. The prints are large and wide. Okay. A glint of metal. Someone left a ring. Campsite, extremely rough and worn sheet of fabrics collapsed at the base of wooden supports. There's nothing remarkable about it. What you do? Okay, so that's just a whole lot of nothing. Someone's just dead to campsite. There's apparently a yellow man. Apparently wants a red snapper for some reason. Just a yellow man who apparently looks incredibly fucked up physically. Demanding that I give him a raw red snapper for some reason.
Damn.
I see, this might be it right here, actually. It's usually nearby. No, that looks like a piranha or something. Or perch. That's not it. Alright, found the lenses. So it didn't damage them with seawater. Apparently, inspects the lenses. They seem mostly unharmed. Get a spare camera, apparently. I guess it just unlocks a new feature. Yeah, it does.
Hey, the quest is complete. Hey, I leveled up again.
Okay,
Hey,
it's
with
just a
100
better
XP.
free look. Like a limited free look they can basically use.
I've maxed out the second stat.
Nice. I need to dredge some metal. That's what I need to get. I mean, upgrade parts would be nice too, but like metal is probably a better priority. Oh, here's a snapper this one guy was probably looking for. If that's the case, we'll just go head over to him right now. I'm sure he's gonna like fucking garble it down like it's nobody's problem. So he ripped the heart and just started going with it, basically. Like a fucking crackhead. Basically just ate it like Zoidberg, pretty much.
Parfum.
A lot of bits of gold, though. What was it? I need the jellyfish or something? Ah. That's where an explosive would be useful. See here, I guess. I guess getting Mangrove will be good. It's got like stored literally all this jewelry. also probably just get like this sanity reset.
Oh, the queen doesn't want to
Squid,
speak with us.
octopus. More octopus. Where's the jellyfish at? Is it gonna be one of those cases where I need to get explosives to get into a place where jellyfish hide?
Maybe.
I mean, granted, these octopus are worth it, honestly. But still. That's another abyssal creature. Yeah, I guess I'll get some explosives then.
Okay. Way rest. Where's the fuck is way rest?
And not having abyssal kind of sucks. Like, basically, abyssal lets me get, like, deep sea fish, which could be very useful, but the problem is that, because I don't have that, I can't get any of them. Which, in the quest that gives it to me, is basically just holding it back because I don't literally have access to it yet. Or because I don't have explosives of some kind. It's basically doing the equivalent. It's basically doing the equivalent of it because fuck you scenario, pretty much.
Night on forecasting way rest.
What a kraken.
What
Okay,
are you
that's
playing?
okay. What else is eat a kraken apparently? Playing Dredge.
The first time I heard of that.
What, Dredge?
Yes.
Pretty alright game. It's like, it's basically a bit of deep sea horror mixed with fishing. Which has probably been overdone before, but this one kind of has like a unique take to it. It's not the oh, everything's collapsing behind around you type of thing like half of them do. Be surprised how often that trope shows up.
It does show up often, to say the least.
There was a version of that was kind of like really like dumb with it. Where it was like, oh, you're selling weird fish to this guy in the background, and now everything is corrupted. It does look in the most basic way possible, pretty much.
That's boring.
There's one where it was a ghoul. Like some fish, as if the fish were trying to avoid some kind of ghoulish creature or something. And that's why, like, they got caught.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it's a pretty cool, like, idea for it. Okay, it's getting close at night. I should be able to get them now. Assuming my suspicions are correct. That's a wreckage. Boxes scattered haphazardly. Apparently a scrap of paper, some earrings, wood, piece of a map.
Where's Castle Wayrest? There's Castle Wayrest.
Alright, time to bomb it. Oh, there's two. Okay, I gotta use both then and get it out of the way. And this looks like a rare material.
Castle Wayrest. Dungeon.
Got more to store at this point. But with the new part, I can at least unlock this. Yeah, that's gonna be really good to get. It costs $800 to get that too. I wonder what else it gives. 9 new cargo spaces plus 1 durability. A bunch of stuff that can be used. Okay, that's gonna require me to go back and fix it. No way, she sells explosives now, apparently. Honestly, what kind of gets me a little bit with this game is the jiggle physics with the fish. The inventory. Or the fact that you have to literally play fish Jenga just to literally organize your inventory at all.
Sneak fast.
That's one of these. I could fit one more. This one looks a little rotted. On second thought, I can't, but I feel like this is worth more than the Barracuda.
They have a centaur down there?
Again, like rushed down by like a centaur or something.
Apparently they have a fucking centaur in the dungeon.
Just casually in the dungeon.
Yeah, just casually keeping a centaur in the dungeon. Where?
I can't even figure out where the jellyfish are. Or at the very least, just get like a better ship, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Squid. What's something in there? Octopus, octopus. Fishes I can't use, fishes I can't use.
I will be back.
Okay. I might have a guess where they might be. Oh, saw something. Oh, there's hammerheads over there. Okay, so I need a dragnet. Okay. So that means this uninstalling this hydraulic rod for the troll net. I'm just kind of hoping for the best with that. should catch something. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I can get one of these little guys over here. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Looks like you call all the surface specimens I need. But yeah, I also need something from deeper down. And that's gonna be a problem. Why is that a problem? I developed a device to retrieve samples from Abyssal zone. This was over the research outpost before the attack. I have an idea how to keep the creature at bay long enough to collect these samples, but while I work on that, I need you to retrieve some prototype parts. Carefully, I suggest you do this during the day. I wouldn't want to be out on the reef at night. And we'll just get sanity recovered.
This looks fun.
What?
This thing looks fun.
The game I'm playing? Yeah, it starts off as like a casual fishing game and shit just gets more weird with it. So, here's the problem. I need to get whatever's in the center of this abyss area while not pissing off the Kraken. Basically.
Don't piss on the Kraken.
The Kraken absolutely will destroy me if I do anything. Also, the sanity mechanic basically dictates how hard the game's going to be on you. If your sanity's low, stuff starts messing with you. Pretty much. Now, jobs, pursuits. Okay, so I need to go to the research outpost.
So how do you piss off the Kraken?
Kraken has always been pissed. It just basically doesn't like anything coming in its little hole. And it definitely doesn't like me fishing there, that's for sure.
Fucking huge!
Oh no, that is a legit Kraken, basically. Yeah. Okay. Laboratory ruins, equip the stuff. Let's grab that equipment on the table.
Everybody ever played Timeless Sky?
Sunless Sky?
Yeah.
I have not.
Play it. It's good.
I'm guessing it has something going on with it that's kind of interesting.
It's very good. If you play Timeless Sea, it's kind of in the same universe, but instead of funny boats, you have flying trains.
Speaking of flying vehicles, I didn't know Shakeup's been playing High Fleet lately, and he's been trying to endure that.
Oh boy, High Fleet.
Yeah, he's been trying to endure that one. Oh, okay. You know what?
Look, the High Fleet is a very special game.
It's a very special game for a very special group of people. Also,
you need the same amount of belief that the developer had on making.
I mean, it's a game where you're surviving off your hopes and dreams.
Or broken designs.
You know they patched out a lot of the glitches that could be used. Like the bots
broken designs were not glitches.
Well, they patched those
You
out.
make, you make a vehicle that is actually capable of, without taking any damage or any substantial damage,
I think
taken
the
down
brick method
in
is one of the
combat.
few methods that still works.
What do you mean by break method?
Something just covered in ultralight metal.
You mean an armored hull instead of armored plating?
Yeah.
Because armored hull, it weighs less and it provides as much armor.
Oh, I can now research this, the bottomless line.
You need it if you're gonna fucking.
Well, she gave me one, but the problem is that one she gave me sucks.
You're gonna need it if you want to fish the Kraken.
Oh, I need to just get these fish. Ah, I see. I need to buy it. Well, yeah, these are all haddles. I need to make my own.
Your line is too short.
My line sucks because haddle is not Abyssal does not mean haddle.
You need to go deeper.
Oh yeah, there's literally like cursed winds in this game too. If I go near them, they'll make my guy go insane. Alright, we're uninstalling you. You're going in the trash. We're buying the good rod. The rod that's actually going to do the job, essentially. Actually, what's the speed difference between the two? Where is it? Ah. Yeah, it's even faster, too.
Cool. You trying to fish the Kraken out of the hole? Speaking of Krakens and stuff, we need to play some Baratron at some point.
Yeah. Oh, no, it turned off. I need to speed away so I don't get fucking lashed at.
The Kraken has awoken.
Yeah, I think what you're trying to do is you're trying to, like, give it a headache so it doesn't want to do anything. Because it's an emitter. The literal emitter, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's just giving this creature a massive headache.
The Kraken headache emitter.
Oh, perfect. The Pingus fish has been found.
The snail fish.
They should have just called it the dongfish, honestly. Nope, not what I'm looking for.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. Like,
It might be one of those cases where it's like, it might be by, like, time of day, probably, too.
who can we get to play Baratron?
My local friend group is all about that. We got to Void Sea before we finished. We didn't finish it because we hit tier 3 and we forgot and we realized, oh, now we have to reorganize the entire fucking ship.
Oh. Which one did you go for?
Typhon 2.
Typhon 2 is good.
Yes.
There's not much reorganized there.
You forget we used the suitcase method.
Ah, well, look. I'm gonna give you a funny thing that me and Del did. What we did is we skipped tier 2 ships altogether.
We went tier 2. We went R29 for that. The big rig.
We started with the camel.
Yeah, we also started with camel. Then we went to big
and
rig.
We just slaved money to get the Typhon 2. We did all the Dong Mother quests, all of them.
We did
Oh, big
we did
points.
Husk Cult on our end. Did you go
Yeah,
Separatist or
Husk
Coalition?
Cult,
Did you go Separatist or Coalition?
both.
Both.
Both want cargo. Both pay good money.
We did Separatist, which was pretty good. Gave us a lot of useful stuff.
Although we played before the perk update.
Yeah, we did during Park Update.
With the perk update, there's more stuff you can do.
Well, yeah, stuff's more extravagant.
Yep, and bigger crews now.
You know what the biggest problem I realize I'm going to have to deal with? The fact that suitcases got nerfed a bit. You can't just fit them in a storage slot anymore. There's dedicated slots now.
Oh, there's dedicated slots for them? It's fine. It's fine. I mean, that means you can store
Okay,
less
I guess
stuff.
I don't have to find them here. I guess I can go find them elsewhere. But I'm going to dredge. I want to see what's around here. What kind of valuable do you hide in this ocean that you've made? Debris. Fuck. Sextant. Interesting. And the darkness is trying to assault my lenses, apparently. Okay, there's an abyssal fish over there that I need.
Yeah, how many people can we get to play the game?
Probably 5 or 6, honestly. We were doing we did 4 to 5 people when we played. Wasn't too bad.
Yeah, whenever you guys are playing, send me the fuck up. I'm gonna play the geneticist.
So the complication is we already have a crack medic.
Medic or geneticist?
And he's endophrine, by the way. He's using endophrines.
So a medic, not a geneticist.
We have a plague doctor.
Yeah. This is a funny thing. You can have multiple doctors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we didn't go genetic mastery, but we did have very good genes. I had husk genes already in that game.
I mean, yeah, husk genes are good.
The reason for it was the fact that I was the... So the reason for it was if shit hit the fan in a game, I was the one person that would die last.
Really now?
So, and I was the most aggressive person.
What are you playing?
I'm captain.
Captain? Which one? Which captain? Big gun captain or
Politician captain?
A money captain.
XP generator captain.
Money
No.
XP generator.
Fuck off, Manta Ray. Can you fuck right off, Mr. Manta Ray?
Why does he want you?
My sanity's a little low. He's trying to eat my ship.
Oh, unfortunate.
Actually, I need 2 of these.
Yeah, I'm gonna either play. I mean, turret guy is also fun.
We have a security guy. We have one of each basically in our current game.
Which security? Which security?
Forget.
Diver, shotgun, or assault rifle.
I think he's a warlord.
So heavy machine gun. Heavy machine gun is good.
It's not the fish I'm looking for. Oh.
They've nerfed the breaching accent to the fucking floor, by the way.
I noticed. Oh, you're all the way over here.
So, like, I mean, playing the breacher is interesting.
So I'm using something. So our game's modded, by the way. And
What mods?
My mods.
What mods?
You know damn well what I mean by my mods.
I don't know what mods.
If it's my mods, it's yes.
You have neurotrauma.
No. We did contemplate that as a post game thing to do.
So no neurotrauma.
Not yet. Also, so basically, what was going to happen was if we did beat it, and we wanted to go another round, and we were going to go into the Abyss neurotrauma.
Oh, you have Into the Abyss.
No, we were going to go into the Abyss with neurotrauma.
What mods do you have?
We have the robots. We have the ye old cannon, the EKs, the free bird on a harmonica. Because someone because of course.
Like important mods, content mods.
EK.
Content
mods. The entire EK set.
The entire EK set. How did you game a fucking crash and burn?
Because we play it well.
Well, EK mods are broken. They make the game really fucking easy.
Not quite. We've put a lot of work into getting to where
EK fucking storage.
It's not as good as you think it is.
On bigger ships, yes it is. On Typhoon 2, do you know how much empty space there is?
Do you know how much money I had to dump into my crewmates because they kept almost dying?
Well, that's your crewmates' problem.
Yes, and it comes out of my pocket.
That's why you don't pay them salary.
The problem is if I don't pay enough salary, I have to sit there for hours asking what each person wants and getting a potentially big ass.
You pay them salary only when they survive one round. That is deducted pay.
That's right, that one guy wants a mackerel.
The problem with the EK mods, Greg, is first of all, you get a lot of free guns, perk-free guns. Meaning...
You know they rebalance firearms in the perk system, right?
Yeah, I know.
It's actually... The power ceiling is also, higher in the vanilla now.
EK guns are flat out better than vanilla guns.
In the current version that I use, it's 50-50. Depends on what it is.
Yeah, and they don't require perks, so they're flat out better.
They made a lot of items not require perks.
I mean, the guns that I'm referencing are the auto shotty, the heavy machine gun, the breaching axe, and other.
Heavy machine gun didn't really like. There was a problem with the fucking heavy machine gun, from what I remember.
Are you talking about assault rifle or heavy machine gun? Yes.
HMG got turned into a I think they integrated. I think EK got integrated into perks a little bit.
Heavy machine gun is in the perks. Like there's the SMG, out of automatic weapons. There's assault rifle. And then there is a heavy.
I'd have to look at the mod list again anyway, because it's been a bit. We had a Mark II hard suits, but by the time we hit Void Sea, we barely got enough for everybody, basically.
That's EK.
Yeah, that's right? EK. They're very expensive and very annoying to make.
Not if you do a lot of caves.
You can't do caves to get it. You have to do you have to do more than that.
I presume you also have to get alien resources?
Yeah, a lot of them.
No, that's not difficult. That's not difficult.
What was it? Was pricey.
But let me look at the EK mods a second. As you see, I've tried it with EK mods, and the problem I encountered is they make the game easy, very easy.
Well, we're not just playing. We're not playing for like difficulty exactly. It was just kind of for fun, because I basically like the incompetence of the crew was kind of part of the challenge with that group.
Looking at EK armory,
there were only 2 people who literally actually were capable. There was only 2, maybe 3 people that knew what the fuck they were doing, pretty much. The other 2 were which involved cleaning up the mistakes of the other ones, basically.
Yeah. Looking at EK armory. So handgun, pipe gun, compact.
We did have improved husks, by the way.
Well, of course, improved husks is a necessity.
Well, it also keeps the game kind of fresh.
Yeah.
Because, you know, have you fought super mutant husks yet?
What husks?
So, you know, imagine encountering a mud raptor human mutant that literally has armors that can block 50 caliber rounds and can literally tank a fucking grenade.
I have not encountered mutant husks.
You know how I say that, you know how I said, like, there's stuff that evens it out? That is some of the stuff I had to deal with in the game that even it out. Because, we had to use a lot of ammunition to kill one of those.
Okay, I'm looking at EK fucking armory, and I mean, fair enough.
It's been rebalanced. It's been rebalanced.
It has been rebalanced because I'm looking at a lot of bullshit guns are gone.
They've been either gone or downgraded, basically.
The Gauss guns are still there, and the laser and the Gauss guns are still there.
They're kind of finicky. I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of finicky.
Well, the Gauss guns you cannot use on the sub because you will make holes.
Well, yeah.
They are the go out and kill guardians with them. Like they kill guardians. Laser guns.
So
I've never tried.
what we did was he basically gave our medic gave himself the power of regeneration. Our security guards and other people were rigged up with fucking vigor boosters. I was rigged up with husks because, well, if shit hits
because you didn't have a geneticist and you could not get everything.
Yes. The reason why I got husk though was mainly because of the fact that I was the one person that, like, regardless of situation, would refuse to fucking die outside of a husk infection. Yeah.
I mean, I think the most impressive thing of not dying I did is our sub went down. I was the last person. I was the only person with a suit who would withstand the pressure. And we had a latcher on, and I went out the sub and killed the latcher.
I mean, that's...
Unfortunately, I could not get the sub from the fucking...
Also, another strength of husk genes, being husk infected basically just means that I can basically breathe underwater for a solid 20 minutes before dying of oxygen deprivation due to tick delay.
Yeah, I think the husk infection serum just prevents you from dying from it.
Yes, it blocks the biggest negative of it.
I mean, there is no positives.
No, there's positives to husk infection. Late stage...
You're not immune to pressure.
Yes, you are.
You are?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
You're immune to pressurization, and you can't suffocate. You can, but it's mainly because of tick rate. It's because of the tick rate of the server that mainly kills you. Because it's trying to keep up with the tick rate of the server. So like when it does do it, it might just stagger and just kill you anyway because it thinks you're suffocating, but forgets it has a check for husk yet.
Hatchet, baton, captain's. Oh, captain's saber. Yeah, I remember the captain's saber. It's fun.
It's an okay weapon in the current state.
Purity radium, marines suppressor, tactical light, laser sights, sonar scope.
Oh, someone crashed the plane here.
Weapon case, ammo crate.
Someone's dog tag, so whoever lives here clearly crashed.
Military heart suit. Okay. Oh, there's the heart suits. Military heart suit, marine combat armor. Combat armor doesn't matter. It's heart suits. Combat armor and helmet. Hard suits are the pressure suits, right?
Hard suits are the upgraded variants. They're like they're a more expensive but superior variant to the regular ones in vanilla.
Yeah, they're pressurized suits. They're the ones.
Yes,
that go outside.
But they're more expensive, pretty much.
Yeah. So there's a military hard suit. Ship ammunition.
The Mark II basically the reason why the Mark II is so expensive is because it requires you to make not only a Mark II but a Mark I to make it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to upgrade it basically.
Railgun, sonar decoy. Ooh, that is so good. Railgun, flag shell. Okay, shit show.
But yeah, pretty much it's not as simple as basically just making it and like finding the resources. It also takes forever to make, by the way.
I mean,
like when I did do it, it took forever to make a decent amount of it.
did you run the reactor automatic, or did you have somebody on it?
We had our crackhead engineer work on it.
Did he actually manage to make it so it doesn't fucking blow up on?
He's just godly at manual maintenance of it.
I mean, I just rigged it up so it, unless you do something fucking ridiculous with it, it doesn't set on fire. And by ridiculous, I mean start firing all guns and hard maneuvering. Like that requires manual control.
So don't overloading it.
Yeah, well, it's not overloading it. Like the problem is the design that I made. I basically grabbed the design that I found on the internet and I modified it.
Didn't that design get nerfed indirectly by like the way they changed the calculations?
Yeah, they changed no, not the bump reactor, not the bump reactor. I was not using the bump. It's a slower method, but it doesn't abuse like the broken game mechanic that the bump reactor abused. Basically, what it does, it's very good at keeping the reactor going on multiple rods with light adjustments. If you jump from practically no power usage to really high power usage, it will not be able to catch up in time and it will set reactor. It will overcompensate.
Yeah, that sounds not fun to deal with.
Basically, you do need an engineer with the fucking reactor controller. In case of combat. Like, in case of combat, you do... Like, especially on the Typhoon 2, you do need an engineer with that. Once you engage in combat, and once the engineer has set the reactor to high capacity, it is capable of maintaining the combat by itself. Just the initial jump, it's not able to get accustomed to. EK utility. Let's see what is there. Electric drill, arc welder. Oh yeah, electric drill and arc welder are fucking terrible. Why would anybody use them?
The electrical welders. Use them when use them in desperate times.
Yeah, they're fucking terrible.
Like when I do say desperate times, I mean living in squalor levels of desperate times.
I guess. I mean, even if you live in squalor, it's not that difficult to.
I know, but like some people, trust me, some people would use it.
What does hole patching do?
The hole patching tools?
Yeah, the hole patching kit.
I think it just lets you rapidly fix a hole. It's the grenade. It's the foam grenades, isn't it?
Oh, it's a foam grenade.
I'm pretty sure. It's either foam grenades or something else.
Well, foam grenades are part of perks for one of the...
Yeah, but I think there might be a variant you can get that acts differently. I'm not sure how good it is, if that's what you're wondering.
By the way, with foam grenades, you can set up an emergency repair system on your ship.
Yeah, you can make fire foam disposals.
What you do is you set up a bunch of detonators on the key parts of the ship that you want to repair, and you wire them to buttons near the captain.
You know what? I'm gonna give the relic to the one guy.
Okay. Reinforced fuel and oxygen tanks. Why do you need to reinforce?
You know Abyssal areas?
Yeah.
You need it.
Wait. Can't you just use normal ones?
No, they'll explode.
Oh, they'll explode.
Yeah.
Oh, you use liquid oxygen with them.
Yeah, you need the reinforced ones in order to basically do anything.
Liquid oxygen. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Air breather, fucking worthless. Why would anybody use it?
But yeah, the hard suits do act like pucks, by the way, to some degree.
Hmm?
The hard suits do have some pucks functionality to them. They're just kind of like expensive. They're more expensive than the pucks, I'm pretty sure.
They do not eat your oxygen while you're in atmosphere?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not like environmentally immune like the puck suit probably is.
Well, the puck suit has 100% red resistance.
Yeah,
That
these
is,
don't.
if you're doing rail cannon stuff.
Yeah, the Heartses don't have that, if that's what you're wondering.
Which this is, by the way, why it slightly bothers me that the railguns exist, because particle accelerator is outclassed by them.
I will say one thing: the missile launcher isn't that spectacular. I've noticed. We tried using it during the EK missile place.
What grenades did you use?
No, it's missiles. They're specifically designed. You can't just.
What missiles did you use?
We tried them all. We tried them all, and it literally was. It's too expensive.
Is it better to grenade launcher?
I would say I would take flat cannon over the missile launcher. I'm talking about ship cannons, by the way. Out of all the ship cannons that were tested, the missile launcher was...
missile launcher is a ship cannon, okay.
Yeah, the missile launcher is very good, but it can be good, but the problem is its cost of usage is too harsh.
Is it small or large gun? Small or large gun?
Both. You can get it in both versions.
Okay. A rail cannon is better.
Yes, it is.
And then
there was another...
Coil guns. Coil guns.
Autocannons. Okay, EK mods autocannons were insanely good, though.
I still prefer coil guns, because coil guns...
we basically... So, me and a friend of mine... Me and the local doctor at the time... Actually, no, not the doctor. They...
Also, coil gun has more ammunition types that are worthwhile than a railgun. Oh, no.
Autocannon has some amazing ammo types. What are you talking about?
Expensive. It requires titanium. Fuel.
Clearly, you have never looted an entire facility before.
I have looted an entire facility before. I have played engineer, Greg. Titanium is a precious commodity that doesn't stick on the ship.
Okay, so let me just summarize one thing. There is an easy way to get titanium from the plateau and beyond, basically.
Yes. There is an easy way to get titanium from plateau and beyond.
If you're not in plateau yet, I can understand that.
But
your provision kind of sucks for titanium, but it's like it grows. It's literally everywhere afterwards. It's.
Hear me out. You own a big ship, right?
Yes.
Your autocannons, the rev up ones, like the miniguns, they're great if the enemies are not on top of your fucking hull.
You do realize autocannons are not rev up; they're single fire.
Oh, they're single fire.
Yeah, you're thinking of the chain gun. You're thinking of the chain gun.
They're the coil guns then. Then they're better.
They're tier 2 coil guns, pretty much.
Okay, then if they're tier 2 coil guns, I have no problems with them.
The downside is obviously they have less capacity because it's heavier duty rounds, but still.
I hope they're not explosive rounds.
They have that's one of the versions you can get.
They have a variant of explosive. I hope they're not.
They have full pierce as well. That's another one that's really good.
God, I've installed a flat gun once and I've uninstalled it immediately.
Flat gun is, I would say, flat gun's in a weird spot in the game.
Flat gun is amazing.
It's amazing and bad at the same time.
If you have a dedicated gunner, it's amazing.
Well, yeah, you don't.
The person needs to sit in the flat gun and not get off the flat gun, because if the eye gets on the flat gun,
it's like the railgun. They eat it, basically.
No, the problem with the flat gun, Greg, is not that they eat the ammo. The ammo in the flat gun is actually the highest capacity ammo.
No, what I'm saying is that the fact that the AI will shoot it at the weakest things in existence and literally waste a lot of...
It's fine to shoot the flat gun at those things. The problem is if something gets too close to the ship...
It's going to blow up the ship.
The flat gun will shred your ship.
Okay, so I will say one thing.
And it explodes in
from a trade-off standpoint, the missile launcher is probably a safer version of that, basically.
Well, just use a railgun. Just use a fucking railgun.
Well, you could. Well, if you have a small missile launcher, I would say it's worth it.
I would say no. Like small, if you want single target damage on something.
It's not small missile launcher is not single target. It's still splash.
If you want multi.
I think with the mod, I think that's the only splash-oriented small turret.
Coil gun is better because you can get explosive rounds in coil gun.
Yeah, but the missile one can also get fucking heavier duty, like, blast radius stuff with it, too.
You don't need blast radius, really. Other
The only problem with the missile launcher is reloading it. That is the biggest problem with the missile launcher, if that's what you're wondering.
Greg, what you're saying is there's a gun that fires very expensive rounds.
Not reload. No, not. It's not too expensive. I have made them before. It just takes time to make them, and there's you can only
quickly reload.
And you can't quickly reload them.
Yes, which is very important when you
it's good. Explosive. It's good when you pick your fights. It's not good when you have to pick when the fight picks you, basically.
Never pick your fucking fights in Paratrauma. You never pick them.
Around the plateau, you kind of start being able to do that.
And if you can pick them, there's a gun that is much better. It's called a railgun.
It's called a railgun and an autocannon.
Yeah, a railgun is the perfect thing to pick.
Killer whales. Orcas.
Oh,
just kind of hanging out. Do I have another book? I don't. Oh, I do. Plan for the future. Okay.
But yeah, you need light guns that are single fire and accurate, and
basically your light guns.
Nothing tops a railgun. Nothing tops a railgun.
Yeah, pretty much. The railgun is basic. You kind of like, regardless of what mods I put in, the railgun has always stayed relevant. I will say that much.
Because first of all, you have the nuke shell, which is necessary to kill really big things.
It's also necessary from a durability standpoint for resources, because it's one of the most efficient weapons in the game, too.
It's cheap to reload. Just steel. All you need is steel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the most efficient weapon in the game.
And second, you can pack those shells with explosives, so pick how much boom you want in your shell.
By the way, I will say one thing about the EK weaponry, by the way. Like, the normal handheld weaponry. While it is probably potentially stronger, but requires more work to get to it, it does still have a slight trade-off to it because of the fact that, like, you have to, like, manually, your ammo has to be reloaded after using it. You can't just craft a new like magazine. You have to like
you have to get a reload.
You have to what I'm saying is you have to have extra tools available that get consumed over time from trying to reload them,
which are cheaper to get and easier to store.
Yeah.
Than raw materials.
Okay, can I get this now? I need cloths. Gonna take a bit. Let's see.
This is Greg. What you just described is an upside of EK weapons, not a downside.
Okay, close.
Upside. Anyways.
I guess I don't need. I don't need this now.
What does it add again?
No, I don't want.
There is a problem. There is a problem with EK mods.
What?
Mod relies on core game functionality that is no longer present.
What?
All the EK mods that I've read so far, Armory and Utility, say those two mods rely on in-game functionality that no longer exists. So EK Utility and EK Armory.
Well, guess what? You've never used the other version then. Someone purposely went out of the way to fix it, you know.
Let's see. Discontinued EK mods for.
You want me to look real quick?
I'm looking. EK mods for.
I'm gonna look real quick.
Take some time to fix issues. Okay. EK mods mod series.
EK mods for 1.xxx.
Yes, that's the one I'm looking at currently.
Yeah.
Bertram 1, you can probably still get it.
Also known as the person who literally decided to just fix the entire EK mod list, pretty much.
Known issues. Several EK dockyard objects. Ramming Prow. Extorters are greatly broken due to. Okay.
Okay, what kind of fish are you? Yes, Sergeant Fish.
Grappling hook is completely broken.
Which honestly, I could play without grappling hook.
Yeah, the dockyard stuff for ship makers. So basically,
You just can't use
since we're not
some.
making our own ships with EK, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, a lot of the problems are kind of like unrelated.
Several crates. The GUI element for all material crates has been disabled.
It's a sturgeon. Oh, it's a gar.
You can start crates to retrieve their components. Okay, so crates, you just deconstruct them and get their components.
Yeah, it's basic compacting. You're using it to compact the objects, basically.
Yeah, but you cannot retrieve anything from them without deconstructing them.
Yeah, that's the trade-off. Which is kind of an acceptable trade-off, honestly.
Okay.
We never had any. My friend group didn't have any problems with just compacting stuff and uncompacting it.
Okay.
What we did was we left a small uncompacted reserve, and then whenever we needed more or less, we tried different methods to ensure that, like, at least like we had the resources we needed on hand immediately.
Okay, let me look at the gunnery. So light coil gun, autocannon.
I think the biggest problem that we ran into might have been the fact that
Micro SSL, small SSL.
I think the biggest problem might have been just the tick rate on the server, honestly.
Okay. What are SSLs?
Missiles.
Missiles.
We've used them. They're
shit.
They're very specific what you use them in.
Explosive weapons are shit. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Vortex ring cannon. Those are pointless because we do not have turret hardpoints on vanilla ships. Heavy hardpoints. Heavy railgun. Bigger railgun, basically.
The more expensive railgun.
It fires same ammunition, it just requires more energy to fire. Which is fine. If you do the reactor properly, it will not matter. And heavy autocannon, I'm sorry heavy autocannon, railgun is good. Maybe the bottom part of Apple 2. You really need like one or two guns.
That is what I'm looking for here.
Auxiliary hardpoints, which is light chain gun, medium SSL, light
Some type of strange objects.
full mounted
Order barrel.
holes. Oh, shell spike, rabbit prow. Okay. So the only useful thing in gunnery, to my knowledge, well, the only two useful things are the autocannon and the head rail. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Honestly, it's too much fucking effort with the EK mods. Like the hard suits are nice, I guess. The hard suits.
Like, it's not.
That's
what I'm
fine.
saying is, it's not an issue of the game, like the mods itself. We were fine with it when we were playing it. Like,
Yeah, that's fine.
like there was no gripes with anything with it. It was just kind of like, oh, it is what it is. If we get to use it or not, or any major complaints.
You could take it or leave it. What else?
Type of campsite.
What else? Like
Not that
I have a dislike of EK mods because their earlier balance breaking. But my dislike putting aside, what other mods did you have aside from proof tusks?
Let me look. We had the melee weapon mod. We had
Melee
deep
weapon
sea
mod,
alcohol. We had different kinds of alcohol.
deep sea.
A more unique variances of like of certain weapons in the game.
What do you mean?
Basically, rare drops for more rare drops for wreckages and
Oh,
whatnot.
more drops from wreckages and creatures, the ones you can't craft. Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, the more different kinds, basically. That way, it, like, keeps it spiced up a bit.
Yeah, I would rather have that than the AK mods. But that put aside, more alcohol. That
was kind of just for fun, screwing around, basically.
else?
In fact, one of the drinks was literally vodka that just causes host infection.
Become Russian. What else? What else?
That's all I can think of at the moment.
So, the only things of relevance is more rare drops.
Another ring, another
Okay.
dog tag.
And husks.
Yeah, that was kind of like the main chunks of it, I had to say.
I presume you also had expanded way stations and stuff like that.
Yeah, we tried to make those work for us if we could.
Yeah, I made them work.
Starting to see the guy's little outpost.
I think I'm gonna go die. Like an hour and a half. I'll see you around.
Alright, see ya.
I have like work in 3 hours, so yeah. See you.
I'm probably gonna play this for a little bit more and then basically go to doing something else. You need to buy explosives though. He's been kind of exhausting. I'm gonna get more of these. I'll have to buy it again, unfortunately. Yeah. I'm passing mine now. Now we're cooking. This is good speed. Ooh, that's really good speed. I do have to sell what I got over here, though. I'm just tired. Oh, so very tired. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get off for now because I'm just exhausted from work primarily. I had to basically go in early for work and work more than 8 hours because of complications at my workplace and whatnot. That kind of like burned me out a bit. Still, I got something. I got like a fair amount done today, at least. Like in terms of what I wanted to do in this game. Got with the reef finished finally, and kind of started the mangrove area. Sure, it won't be too long before I'm done mangrove, and I'm going to Devil's Spine finishing that up. I mean, I think there's not much. Like, I'm probably like a good, decent way there, pretty much. But yeah, I definitely have like I think one or two more, like a few more hours left in this before it's probably done. Unless I do all the side stuff, maybe it might even take even longer with that. But for now, I'm just kind of like tired. Don't get any more energy in me. If I did, I would be playing this for probably like an extra 30 minutes to an hour. But yeah. Man, I hate working mornings. So tiring. Yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the stream. See ya.